YouTube has literally changed my life in the first year of me being on the platform. Isn't that the video that everybody is recording lately? I thought, let me record a different video and talk about the things I wish I knew before starting a YouTube channel. Hi guys, my name is Nomsa, and if you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, I really hope you like what you see, and click on the subscribe button and join this beautiful family. Anyone who's starting a YouTube channel in 2024, this is what I would like for you to know before starting it. Things that I wish I knew when I started it, or even before I started it, or the few times that I started and stopped and started and stopped. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get into it. So I know a lot of people think about, what are people going to say? What are people going to think of me starting a YouTube channel? Can I tell you something? This is something that I also worried about, something that I also thought, and I would cringe when I found out. I mean, I still do. I still cringe today somewhat when I find out that people that I know personally watch my YouTube channel. But can I tell you something? People don't care. People don't care. Literally, like, especially your family and your friends, like, they don't care as much as you think that they do. Do you, boo? If you want to start a YouTube channel, don't think about what people are gonna think. Don't think about people scrutinizing you. Just don't even bother yourself, because honestly, people are busy. People have their own things to worry about, to be spending time and energy worrying about what you do. And what I can tell you is that the people that do come and watch your content that you know personally, I'll tell you now for free that it is because they enjoy your content. My family doesn't watch my YouTube channel. I think the only person or the only people that actually do watch my YouTube are my two nephews and my husband. My kids don't care that I have a YouTube channel and I upload vlogs. Like, they'll switch on their YouTubes and they will watch their own stuff. My video will just be sitting there waiting to be watched, and they just, you know, move past it. And I mean, I would say it's because content that I shoot, they are around to see it, but it's not all the time that they see me shoot content, you know, like, it's not necessarily things that they know that I'm doing on the day. But let me tell you something, they do not care. So don't overthink it. I also want to say that sometimes even your audience, like, they don't care. Sometimes we care too much, to a point of where we like cripple ourselves and we don't start and we don't do it because we're scared what are people are gonna think about us, what are people gonna say about me sitting in front of a camera and talking to myself. They don't care, and those who do care will watch and support you. So don't overthink it too much. Like, you are important, but you're not that important that people will stop their lives to bother themselves about you having a YouTube channel. Promise you, that's not what they're thinking about. Yeah. You're waiting for confidence. You are waiting for the day where you feel confident to start a YouTube channel. Can I tell you something? Confidence is definitely built. It's not brought. Like, you can bring your confidence, but once you've recorded a video and uploaded it for people to watch, let me tell you something, especially the first few videos that you will upload on YouTube, you will feel like a fool. Like, you will feel so unconfident. Is that a word? Like, you will not feel confident at all. Like, I'm talking about something that I know, you guys. Like, I never felt confident about the content that I produced until I was like a few months in, guys. Like, don't expect to be confident the first few videos where you're still trying to figure out yourself, where you're still trying to figure out what kind of content you want to put out there. I'm still figuring out what kind of content I actually want to, like, put a stamp on and upload on YouTube. In the meantime, I am showing up and just, you know, posting the things that I feel are relevant to who I am right now. Like, confidence, you can bring your confidence there. That works outside of like the platform or outside of putting yourself on the internet. Once you are there, you are building a new muscle. I'm telling you, a muscle that you can only get from posting. So if you think you don't have confidence to post, you'll never have it. Like, it's that thing of you'll never be ready. So if you want to post and work on your confidence. Like, you work on it, it's built while on the platform. You'll never, very few people will tell you that they had confidence with their first video. This is why a lot of people will go and delete videos that they started YouTube with, or they'll go and archive them or private them, because confidence, you can tell, like, you can go back to my videos when I first started. I was speaking to a friend of mine like a while ago, and she said to me, she is literally seeing the growth, how I'm confident in front of a camera, and how when I started, I was kind of not sure of myself, and I believe it, I'm very much more comfortable and confident sitting in front of the camera and recording. So don't wait to be confident, just start, because you will never start. Aesthetics. Can I tell you something? That word is a buzzword that has crippled a lot of people's dreams, that has crippled or buried a lot of people's visions, because they think their aesthetics are not good enough. Can I tell you, an aesthetic is whatever you deem your aesthetic, whatever you decide is your aesthetic. It's unfortunate that now an aesthetic lately on social media is a white background. I mean, don't mind mine. I know mine is also white and everything, but that's not the only aesthetic that matters. Maybe it does shoot better, but it doesn't mean that if you don't have a white background that your videos will be bad quality. If you shoot your videos in the correct form, in the correct manner, with the correct type of lighting, the correct type. I'm shooting at night. I might have a white background, but I'm shooting at night, so I'm having to use a ring light, which probably is reflecting on my eyes right now, but there's nothing I can do. But I'm going ahead and recording. I'm not letting things like that stop me. An aesthetic is whatever you deem good enough for you. As long as your video quality is clear and people can hear you properly, that is something that shouldn't stop you from producing content. I did worry a bit about aesthetics in the beginning. I'm still trying to figure out my way around my house, if I'm being honest with you. Lighting is a bit of a challenge in some rooms. That's why you'll find sometimes I'm shooting in different spots, because I'm trying to find the perfect kind of lighting for my videos. So an aesthetic is, for me, an aesthetic should be good quality lighting. Everything else will come as it comes. If you are building towards a certain aesthetic, you can build towards that. It doesn't have to be the one thing that stops you from starting. It literally has nothing to do with what your background looks like. It has everything to do with how you shoot your content and how you present it. So don't worry too much about aesthetics. Not everybody has a white kitchen. I know it may sound like she's just saying that because she has all of this, but I'm telling you now, the most important thing for me is good lighting. I have a white kitchen, but lighting in my kitchen is quite challenging for me. Every time I'm shooting in my kitchen, I'm still having to figure out the right angles and the right lighting, how I position my phone. You'll find that it's sometimes the lighting is good, but the background is not giving me what I want. You know what I'm saying? So you don't let things like that stop you from producing content. It will be a challenge for a long time, but eventually you'll figure it out. Don't let it stop you. Don't do that. Now, once you are on YouTube and you are, producing content and you have people watching you, expect to receive feedback. And the one thing that surprised me about myself when I started receiving feedback, and also feedback not from my audience, well, you can say he's my audience, but feedback from my partner, he would watch my video and come and critique me, right? But it was constructive criticism. In the beginning, because I did not have the confidence that I spoke about earlier, I took everything as offensive. I was like, do you know how hard it is to sit and record a good quality video and upload it on YouTube for you to come and tell me that I need to fix this, that, and that? His criticism was so constructive, but because I wasn't ready, I wasn't confident, I wasn't on the platform long enough, I was not receiving it well. I was receiving it as an attack on me and my creativity, when in actual fact it was him helping me grow. And on some occasions he thought I would quit because I would get so upset at him for telling me, you know, things that he thinks I need to improve on or I need to change, or just question me about like decisions I took with regards to the things that I recorded or how I recorded them. So like, don't expect for criticism to land nicely to you, but expect people who care about you. Now, I'm not talking about keyboard warriors, don't get me mistaken. I'm talking about people that you know genuinely cares about you and care about like your content and, you know, your creativity and how you put it out into the world. So it's gonna hurt, it's gonna sting a little bit, but you'll get used to it. So I never thought I would be tech savvy like that. Like for me, guys, being able to edit a YouTube video, being able to create a thumbnail, being able to choose music and put graphics and create an intro for my videos, I never thought I could do that myself. And those are the things I wish I knew before, because those are some of the things that really intimidated me. I really thought, where am I going to get money to get an editor? To an extent where now I'm at a point where I don't want anyone editing my videos. Like, I want to do it myself, because when I'm editing a video, it's me telling a story. It's me executing like my creativity, and only I know how I want it to land to the audience. So at this point in time, I'm not comfortable giving anything to anybody to do for me. I'm doing everything myself. But I'm just saying that to say you can do it yourself. Like, I initially honestly thought I'm gonna have to get an editor, and my kids are like, how man, there's CapCut, like, and they were like, I was like, show me, because they use CapCut for TikTok. They taught me how, like, one day, you know how kids are, they don't have the patience to be teaching you every little thing. I literally had to figure it out, and I figured it out, and now you can't tell me nothing about editing, can't tell me nothing about like thumbnails and Canva. Like, if you think you can't do it, try it. Do it for like 4 videos and you will see how good of a technical person you are when you are forced to be one. And then you think you need fancy equipment, right? No one tells you, until you intentionally go and search for yourself, no one tells you that you just need your phone and you just need to wipe your screen and you just need to be committed, right? If I knew, I wish I knew this. I wish I knew this, that commitment over equipment, because literally stopped myself from recording for YouTube for a long time because I thought, I don't have the right equipment. I don't have a tripod. It's hard to record a YouTube video without a tripod, yes, but you can make a plan. You can find things to balance. Like, if you are committed, you can do it. You don't need fancy cameras, you don't need fancy mics, you don't need anything fancy, you just need commitment and a good cell phone. You're good to go. As long as your audio is good, that you check your lighting when you're recording, that's all you need. Be committed. I'm still using, a year in, I'm still using a phone. I'm still trying to save up towards a camera. I don't know when that's gonna come, but as long as I have my cell phone, best believe I'm gonna commit to producing content. I'm gonna use the apps that I get on my phone to edit and upload videos. Commitment over equipment in the beginning. And then as you gradually grow, then your equipment grows. When I started, I didn't even have a tripod. I remember one of the first videos I went in, I thought I was buying a tripod. It ended up being a selfie stick, which didn't even last long. And then, but now I have like 2 tripods and a ring light, slowly and gradually building. As in, when I feel like I need something to help me, then I get it. But you don't have to. Actually, it's advised that you don't get a camera before like you build your platform, you build your audience, and you maybe start making some money. Like, it's not advised, but if you can afford it, you can buy it. But I'm saying you don't need to have a camera for you to start. Use the phone that you have. Wipe the phone 1 million times every time before you record. Make sure there are no fingerprints. Use your back cameras. I wish I could use my back camera all the time, but sometimes I just feel like I need to see, what I'm recording. But you can definitely still, even with that, you can definitely still play around with it. Find like your angles, like find your lighting, know exactly where to record, how to record, and you're good to go. Literally commitment over equipment in the beginning. Research, research, research. I can never stress this enough. One thing that has helped me was watching videos from, I'll pop their names up here, their channels, you can go and watch. These people are the people that helped me get all the information. They're still helping me because they're still uploading information about like different social media platforms, but most importantly, YouTube. They are helping me. They've helped me, continue to help me because I continue to research on, you know, the platform and the best ways to go about, you know, creating content, uploading, and new things that come on, and the SEOs that we need to be, you know, using, because I feel like with YouTube, you never get to a point where you're like, yes, I've reached like a point where I know everything about it. I just need to just be recording and posting. You're constant, because there's things that are brought in that, you know, you need to adjust to as a content creator. You know, there's different things that they bring about and things that they take away. There's YouTube shorts now, like the type of hashtags you need to be using, if at all, SEOs and that kind of stuff. If you're not doing your research, you'll never know about these things. So definitely research, research, research. I will also link these people's YouTube channels down in the description box, and you can go ahead, watch, get as much information as you can. I love them because they are consistently posting information that you can definitely use, and they are content creators themselves. They don't just sit and tell you what to do on these platforms. They actually do these things, and you get to see that the tips that they give you actually do work. So research, research, definitely research. One thing I wish I had known, I think I do know it, I might have known it, but I don't think I knew it to an extent that I know it right now, that the possibilities on this platform are endless. The only thing I did not know, maybe I knew that part, that possibilities are endless, because I've literally seen people that I've been watching for years, people like Monroe Steele, Karen Britchick, all those kind of people, like the Yusufs, like I'm seeing them grow in a way that, I mean, South African, I can make an example with Sine Gugu. Like, you see that the possibilities are really like endless, but also to remember that it is always a work towards something. Like, you never land. I think I mentioned this already. You never land at something. You're always growing. You're always anticipating something new, but knowing what it's going to land you at or where is something that you'll never find out until you land there. The fact that you can never know, like you never know when your landing will happen. Your journey may be short or it may be long, you know, but eventually doors will open that you never expected would. But as long as you just come in with a like long-term goal to produce content, to do your best and give it your all, it'll definitely, like, you will definitely get the results, the possibilities. Like, when I think about it, I'm just like, I cannot wait. But also to not put pressure on myself, because like I'm saying, the journey may be very long or it may be very short, so we don't know. The one thing I like to say, like generally in life, is that you need to know your why for doing something. Like, put that in front of everything. Once you decide to do something, ask yourself why I'm doing it. It's the same with YouTube. Like, I didn't know that I would have to remind myself every single time to know why I'm doing something. You know, why am I recording these videos? Why am I putting stuff out there? Like, why am I creating content? Knowing your why will definitely keep you motivated, because YouTube, one thing about this platform, it's not easy. It really, you can't say you've cracked the code. Like I've said before in a video, that you can put out, like, the only thing you have control over is the content that you put out. You can put out the best content ever, but how YouTube receives it and puts it out there for people to get it, to reach it, or for it to reach the right people, like, you don't have control over that. So knowing your why will definitely help you keep consistent and committed to, you know, the reason why you are creating this content in the first place. So to also like take the money part and put it right at the very back of your mind, because knowing your why, if your why, let me say this, if your why is making money from scratch, you're definitely going to give up very easily. You're going to give up because money on YouTube is there, but there isn't that much money on YouTube for you to be motivated as you start. It's definitely a long road. I mean, you can make a few thousands of rands, definitely. I've made a few thousands of rands already on my YouTube, but I can tell you this, it is not as much as you expect it to be. If you have any expectations, I'm a bit skeptical about speaking numbers on YouTube. And as much as I do appreciate content creators who do speak numbers, I feel like I don't want, maybe when I'm big, maybe when I'm big, when I'm making the 70,000s that the others are making, then I can come and say to you, this is how much I'm making. Right now, I feel like I would be discouraging. I feel like I would be discouraging the next person who wants to start, because YouTube definitely requires a lot of time. Not that many resources, but definitely a lot of time, a lot of hours shooting, editing, and the rewards are not that pretty at the end of it all, especially in the beginning. So just know that you need to have a reason, a solid reason, except for money, outside of money. If that's what you initially want to do, you are going to get so discouraged. You are definitely not going to last on the platform. So discover what your why is. What is your motivating factor? That will keep you wanting to produce work. That is what will keep you happy and motivated. Or should I say committed? Because money is a big motivator, but your why will keep you committed. Okay, so this is my personal opinion, and I wish someone had told me. I think you guys would have noticed that I don't speak numbers a lot on the channel, as in like subscriber count. Like, I feel like sometimes there's this other app that I'm subscribed to, that's linked to my YouTube. It's called vidIQ. They send me like milestones. Like, they tell me, oh, now you are over 3,000. Now your next milestone is like 4,000 subscribers, and for you to get 4,000 subscribers at the rate you're going, this is how long it's going to take you. Like, otherwise, I don't really like. I would like to grow. I want my subscribers to grow, but more importantly for me, it's the number of views I get on my videos more than the number of subscribers, because you can definitely have 100,000 subscribers but only have 1,000 views, and that doesn't make sense to me. And on YouTube, it's the views that count, Yes, subscribers, the number of subscribers count. Of course, it tells you how many people are attracted to your content. As to whether they watch is a different ballgame. So I'm more interested in people watching, and then with the hope that they will eventually subscribe. But if my numbers on the views are good, I think I'm happy for now, so like I don't want to spend too much time thinking about subscribers, because in the beginning you just, when you watch people and you're doing your research, people are like, oh, road to 300 subscribers, road to 500. I may have initially started doing that, but then as time went on, I realized, no man, the important thing here is not the actual number of subscribers, because what does it actually change for me in the moment? Not much. So the more people watch my content is the more that they would want to subscribe, and then maybe, share my content or share my channel with the people that are around them, rather than having a lot of subscribers who are not even watching my content. Like, what's the point, if you get what I mean? So I want to finish off with this, that definitely it's true. YouTube changes lives. YouTube has changed my life, guys. I only realized just a few days ago that actually I am in a full circle moment. So let me tell you a little story time. When I finished with my matric and my mom was like, we're not gonna have money to send you to school. Literally, like, there's nothing we can do for you right now. And it was like so late. I had gone and registered for media studies at Boston. Let's start there. So by the time I wanted to pay my deposit and everything, this is when I was told there is no money, and I ended up having to stay at home and figure myself out. And then I went and I joined a casting agency. I did a TV presenting course because I've always known that I wanted to be on TV. It's just something that I've always liked. I was literally like a homebody. All I did was watch TV. Yo TV was my thing, and I watched a lot of programs. Like, I lived in my head, I lived inside a TV box. Like, the people that I watched, the shows that I watched, like, it really made me happy, and I knew it's something that I also wanted to do. And see where I am today. You know, I may not have gotten there in like the traditional way that I had wanted, because like I was saying, I went and I joined a casting agency, did my course, TV presenting, everything. I enjoyed it so much. When it was time for me to go for auditions, I unfortunately had gotten a job, a full-time job, and I was working. So it was choosing between a job and going for auditions and every day, because they just call you at like 12 and then tell you 2 o'clock you need to be at such and such a place. There's an audition for this and that. And at that time I'm at work, and work is like far, like in like Rivonia, Morningside or something like that. So I ended up having to ditch my dream of becoming on TV presenting, and you know, just continue with life and make ends meet and see where life takes me. And life has landed me here. I have a YouTube channel. I actually am on TV. Like like literally it came to me just a few days ago, like, dude, this is a full circle moment. And the way that I'm enjoying YouTube, and the way that I feel like I am doing something meaningful, like for myself. It's filled a void that I've had for so many years. It's made me so confident again in myself. Like, it has literally changed my life. So YouTube changes lives. YouTube has changed my life. More than anything, more than money or anything that comes with it, I am living in a dream fulfilled. I know God he possibly has bigger and better for me, but this is literally a full circle moment for me. I am on a TV screen. You might be watching me from your iPad or your phone, but it's still a screen, and you know, I wouldn't have been able to do it without this beautiful platform. And of course, you guys who keep watching, liking, commenting, recommending, sharing my channel, I definitely do appreciate it. So start that YouTube channel. The possibilities are endless. The rewards are just amazing. Thank you guys for watching. I really do hope you like this video. This is just to encourage you who wants to start a YouTube channel. I really hope you go for it. I really hope I encourage, you know, to do what you feel in your heart you need to do this year. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in a vlog on Sunday. Love you guys loads. Bye.